Hey, it's Ellie here. How you doing? So we're going to be tackling a couple of subjects over the next little while, and honestly, we're just going to be breaking a lot of beliefs. So, those who refer to themselves as indigenous, Israel, gods and goddesses, I'm talking to you guys. If you're anything other than a melanated, neuromelanated, or carbonated being, and you can stay and watch if you'd like to. However, you might not like the things I say, so I suggest you keep scrolling unless you really want to be educated. We're crushing all the limiting beliefs that we were programmed to believe for the past, who knows, hundreds, thousands of years, and So this first one here, we're just going to crush the fact that our people can't be wealthy in super high level positions of finance. Myself personally, on a regular basis, I am interacting with six-figure earners and millionaires in the real estate investing industry. With that being said, I am teaching my son with homeschool methods how he can also be a real estate investor or any type of investor that he chooses to be. Always remember, you can be an investor even if you don't have your own business. If you work a regular job, you can always invest. And so now we're going to look at somebody who has a net worth of over $1 billion and has a private equity firm. Come on, let's look at this right now. Once you believe you can, you will. So let's see what this guy believed that he could do and accomplish.
What has been the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year?
In a single year? It's a lot. Someone can say, hey, I have a net worth of $1 billion, but at the end of the day, you don't have $1 billion liquid. So, I mean, it's more of what do you have as far as your portfolio. So portfolio range, about 420.
What's that?
420 million.
What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in?
I started off in oil and gas as a project manager. From being a project manager, starting off as an angel investor, and then from an angel investor, had a few successful exits, or quite a few. And then I started my own private equity firm.
What was the biggest risk that you ever took throughout your career?
Snapchat was.
How so?
They were raising their seed round in 2010, and I ended up investing pretty much everything as a project manager. Just my salary, 80 grand at that time. That was a lot. That was a big risk, but I mean, it paid off.
How much did you ultimately make off Snapchat?
So I was a board member of Snap. I actually retired about 3 years ago. So I mean, from just Snap and all the other companies in my portfolio, probably about 72.
What is the biggest thing in your opinion that takes a business from 7 to 8 and eventually 9 figures? How can someone really scale and grow their business in today's world?
Marketing. You ask any investor, they're going to tell you marketing. I can sell shit, literally, and people will buy it. Mind you, it might not be everyone that'll buy it, but if I market it right, there will be hundreds of millions of people that actually invest into that. It doesn't matter what it is that you're selling, what it is that you're presenting, same thing with your channel. If you can market it right, then people are going to come. That's literally all it is.
Okay, so y'all saw that, right? Not only does he have his own private equity firm, he also started in oil and gas. Now, with me being an eco-friendly individual, I do not agree with those particular industries at this period of time. However, when you're talking about making money, big money in finance, those are the industries to go to. Energy, commodities, and different things of that nature, that's where the money is. And so just to be clear, there is a difference between cash flow, how much you have in your portfolio, how much you have in your net worth, how much you have in assets. There are things that you have to take into account. And so that all comes with financial literacy. Increasing your financial IQ and your financial literacy are the most important right now. Because look at what's going on right now. Look at everything. Come on now. Look what's going on right now. Of course, it does not mean be obsessed with money. This is not what that means. It means, what do the people who like to control things do? They hoard the finances and the information for not just how to get it, but how to properly put it in different places. So by increasing your financial IQ, you're able to take, $2 and flip it and make it into something that it wasn't before. It's not about how much money you have. It's about what you're doing with those finances. And for us, it's about what we're doing for the community. And you also saw the other company that he said that he was invested in, right? Snapchat. Okay. This is not me saying go invest in Snapchat. That boat has soon sailed. Well, it's gone. It's gone. Unless they come up with something new and innovative, it's gone. It's gone. However, the takeaway from that is that he invested in tech. And what is tech? New technology, innovation. So what is coming up right now for us in tech? We all need to focus on Web3 technology. And unless you're interested in something like social media or other tech industries, it's best to just go ahead and start studying things about Web3, because that is what's happening right now. That is what will pay off the most in the long run. Yes, of course, we still need to utilize things in Web 2 like these social media sites here. However, innovation, that is creation, that is curating something specifically for the future, right? So by him investing at that time, he said that was 80 grand. Okay? Like, that's a lot. And it was a lot for him at that time, even though he was making good money already. And so, am I saying go out of your way to go get 80 grand to invest in Web3? No. What I'm saying is study on the industry and get in where you fit in and see how you can be a benefit to that innovation that's happening in all industries. Web3 is affecting all industries. It's coming. And if you don't believe me, I wrote about it. It's about Executive Order 14067, sections 4 and 5. It's coming for every industry, okay? So it's already here. And you also see that he made a very clear, he emphasized that he was an angel investor and a board member, right? So our people need to familiarize ourselves with being at high level positions, whether that's being an angel investor in whatever large company or startup company, and being board members and having a say in what's going on. An example of that is being a governance token member. And in Web3 for NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens, that is people who have a say in what is happening with that particular token or that crypto coin. So that way there is some sort of culture that is set around that particular crypto asset, which is how they refer to it in Executive Order 14067. And so that way people can create cryptid coins and cryptid tokens that can only be used, sold, and traded for certain reasons on certain blockchains. And, it's very, very curated and centralized around the culture, even if it is a decentralized coin or a token. So that's the end of this video. I'm glad to assist in any way that I can. Make sure you hit my socials, you hit my website, and yeah, let's connect. I also have homeschool kits on this matter, as well as ebooks. Okay, so if you're not able to get the homeschool kits right now, you can get the ebooks immediately along with the free platform. There we go. Okay, bye guys.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an empire builder. I have 12,000 apartment units, and I also help people to create wealth through real estate.
What tip would you have for someone looking to get into that?
Invest in income producing assets, multifamily. The rents go up, the property appreciates over time, and it continues to cash flow every single month. Income producing asset. You can earn your way to success. You can't earn your way to wealth. You want to create wealth, you need your money to work for you, whether you're sick or working or not, your money's working regardless.
Can you be spiritual and a billionaire? Why would you need so much if you come here with nothing and leave with nothing? Here's what I'll say. I don't think it's about focusing on one thing or the other. I think it's about awakening and then creating wealth through your talents, your innate intelligence, and then not being limited by how much natural abundance you can create for yourself. How much can you receive? The common theme with millionaires is they've been able to generate wealth, but they don't have access to themselves. They've been able to gain status, but not maintain intimate relationships.